Hey everybody, John here, and welcome to the second episode of Halloween Week 2020 on the Pixel Expedition. Today we're traveling to the grim and infested world of Mornia in the demo for Morbid, the Seven Acolytes, a horror punk action RPG developed by Still Running and published by Merge Games. It's currently in closed beta testing, but due to release in 2020 on PC, Xbox One, PS4, and Nintendo Switch. And if you enjoy this episode, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. And with that, let's get to the game. So the demo begins in this village with a passive tutorial in the form of these open books that are littered on the ground and can be read to provide gameplay hints and information. There are these strange plant-like creatures found throughout Mornia, and they seem to act as region barriers for the player and sometimes require the destruction of a nearby entity to allow passage. So we are playing as a nameless female warrior known as the last Striver of Dibrom, and she's on a mission to defeat the Seven Acolytes, these accursed and powerful beings possessed by the malevolent beings called Gahars. And according to the fandom wiki, the Gahars have bound their twisted minds to the flesh of the Seven Acolytes, for without hosts they cannot survive. And Strivers are the only beings who can hope to slay the Acolytes, thus ridding the Gahars of their flesh. The gentleman here describes some sort of beast to attack their wagon of supplies for the village. I never did find it, but I'm sure it's lingering nearby. And I'll just mention here that I'm not a fan of how the text scrolls out from the center. It's flashy, but ineffective. The land of Mornia is filled with bodies, chests, and breakable objects containing valuable loot like weapons, health items, and runes. And the inventory system is quite simple. You can carry a melee weapon of some kind along with a gun for ranged attacks, allowing for a dynamic combat system. And runes can be placed on weapons for added elemental effects. This game also embraces the shrine checkpoint system, allowing the player to save or even teleport to other activated shrines. And the only downside is that by using one, nearby enemies will respawn, so you have to be wary. While it's easy to assume that your health bar is your lifeline, managing your stamina bar is everything in this game and will make the difference between life and death. Mastering the timing of your attack and parry, as well as running and dodging out of danger, is the key to survival. These actions, however, all bleed a substantial amount of stamina, and if you find yourself cornered and run dry in the middle of a battle, it's almost certain death. So I got really lucky here. I didn't think I'd find the boss at the end of this demo, but here we are. Let's see how it goes. So I tried this boss a few times and I still couldn't beat it. Now I'm using an axe here and it's slow, but it does more damage than the swords I had in my inventory. That said, a sword might have been a stronger choice because it could get the jabs out quicker despite it taking longer. But the truth is, patience is a virtue in games like these. These bosses take a long time to beat. If you rush, you die. It's slow, methodical, getting gems in only when it's safe to do so, saving your health items for when it's desperately needed. Okay, well with that death, that'll be it for the demo of Morbid, the Seven Acolytes. It's a great looking game and plays fairly well, but as a member of the Souls-like genre, it's extraordinarily difficult. There are some movement and hit detection issues, but it's safe to assume these issues and more will be addressed during the closed beta testing. So with that, thank you so much for joining me. As always, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel, and until next time on the Pixel Expedition, take care and stay safe.